Hey dudes, we're coming into SEEDLE now. Alright, so he's actually going to be our, what is he called? Platinum character. He's going to be running from the 11th to the 27th, so you've got a little over 2 weeks to actually get him, which is good because more than likely, since he's the Platinum character, he's also going to be the raid bonus character. So you'll be able to get him 3 days before the raid starts. So the raid starts on the 14th. It's called the World Collapse Attack of Dark Lord Valvoga. Or Valvoga. Yeah, Valvoga. Zeta is actually not our raid for that one. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. He comes a little bit after Pram and Peta, but we'll be looking at his kit now. So, oh, and he comes directly after Desex. She'll be running from the 7th to the 10th. But, yeah, looking at his actual kit, I mean, you know, his stats are pretty decent. He's a 13.5 million attack unit, so he will probably be DPS. I haven't seen the rest of his kit yet. Decent defense, int and resistance, but if he's a DPS, I mean, you're not really going to be looking to do much. So I don't have these on here, but the attributes are going to be basically 25 across the board as far as resistance, and then 10 for star. He's 75% resistant to poison and what is that? Stun, and then 25 resistant to the rest. He is a sword character, as you hopefully will be able to tell by what he's wearing. Going into his abilities, so his leadership skill, or his NE0 as some people say, all allies, attack and defense, plus 15%. That's standard. You know, nothing bad to write home. NE1, he gets 55% skill damage with a sword equipped. Again, a DPS. This is pretty standard, but that's actually more than some of the current badass characters. Some of them only getting 50, most of them getting 60 from here on out, on up to 70 way later. His NE5 is Tempered Blade. All allies, if there's 3 more humanoids, special skill damage 16%. So overall he's going to get 71%. As long as you have, you know, 3 humanoids and are equipped in the sword. That's standard for a DPS. It's, you know, NE7, so this is a self ability. Underworld Domination. If 2 or less enemies at the start of turn, so raid skill, he gets a plus 75% attack. So that's stealth buffing, so that's actually pretty decent as well. I mean, normally they have those, but I don't know of many that give 75% right off the rip, which is pretty decent. Going into the skills, I always want to start with the NE3. So the NE3 is actually his S skill. You know, normal, S plus, 70, 58. He gives himself a skill boost if the defense is debuffed of the enemy. That's normal. You know, again. Now let's go up to level 1 skill. It's your normal AoE kill things. You know. Level 200. This one seems interesting. I like this buff. So it's a myself buff, but single target gets plus 45 to 55% target damage. So single target damage is increased by 55%. That's, I mean, if you can build that up, that might be good, but I hate that it's a myself thing. That would be really cool to have on as a support. He's definitely not built as a support. But yeah, I mean, this character could possibly be a secondary DPS where, you know, they take the turn to buff themselves, or as we can see by their spells that I don't have up there, they have Enfeeble, Armor Break, Speed Down, Mega Enfeeble, Mega Armor Break, Mega Speed Down. So a debuffer, or as they call Saboteur all around. There's better supports out there, but as far as this next raid goes, I guess we'll see what the stats are. Seeing it be an attribute list for his S+, I'm not really sure what to say. You know, normally whenever we get a platinum unit, their S or some of their skills do an element that is the weakness of that raid, which this one does not. I do remember there are some raids that do not have elemental weaknesses. I'm not sure if this is one, but I guess we'll find out. Definitely locked into sword, which is okay. It's not bad. We've kind of needed another. No, we haven't. We haven't needed another sword character. All over, I would say this character is meh. Like, I do like the single target, you know, buff to damage, but that goes away after one turn. I do like the, if there's 2 enemies or less, you get a plus 75% attack buff. Again, this is probably just going to be a secondary DPS that you put in your party to buff your team that extra 15% the platinum unit usually gives you. Not to mention, I guess you could use it as the Mega Armor Break character while also being a secondary DPS. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Are you going to use this? Are you going to pick this? I doubt that I will. I'm probably going to save, actually. If anyone knows me, they know that I have quite a bit to save for. I've got another, I'd say another 50,000 to save up before Madoka hits. Just let me know. Hit like, subscribe. Hopefully I'll have some more content. Do not know. But we'll find out. If you hit the subscribe button, you'll actually know if I do. Peace.